After walking 16 miles, 16 blocks, we're going to take a breather and do a reader question. Julie W. wants to know how to mail a package to her daughter in Cuenca and make sure she gets it. We need to mail a package to our daughter who is an exchange student in Cuenca. Worried about the address. Here's what we have. And she lists the street and the number, and then the city, Cuenca, and then Ecuador. Is this going to get there? And any idea how long it takes when sent by U.S. Postal Service? I'll tell you, based on how we've received packages and based on how we've been doing things, the thing that your address is missing is the county. The way you wrote this address, it would never get there. The county is Azuay, A-Z-U-A-Y, Azuay, the province or county. So it would be the address, the city, Cuenca, then comma, then Azuay, then comma, then Ecuador. And you have to put your local cell number on it. If your daughter doesn't have a postal box, they can call her when the mail comes in. Otherwise, you won't know because they don't deliver to your house. Now, remember to always double check everything. Your daughter should go to the post office and ask them. Everything I've just told you is pretty much standard procedure here. And in Cuenca, the post office is pretty good at getting you your mail if you put the address properly, like I just said, and if you put the phone number on there and everything. Definitely want to do a tracking. You don't want to ship any package without tracking. They're supposed to just give you your mail even without a tracking number. You're supposed to get your mail. But what happens is, once it gets in the so many hands, they don't really have a way of controlling the pilferage. You know, you're stuck with that system. And so in order to guarantee that you're going to get it, you should have tracking. But if the post office worked properly, you would get your mail without having to pay extra for tracking. But that's just wishful thinking. That's not the way things are at the moment, or they haven't been that way for the last 5 years. And so the way to do it is get your tracking. Get your tracking number. You're going to have to pay more. It's going to cost a lot. The way to get a tracking number automatically, to be able to automatically track your number, is simply to use the TransExpress mailing club. If you do it through them, then you'll be able to track the package online through that mailing club. But you have to sign up, you have to pay the fee, which is cheap, it's $10 for a whole year. TransExpress is going to be quicker. TransExpress, they do have a $42 package tax, and then they also have an additional per package charge based on the weight of the package. Oh, and there are also maximums, maximum 8 kilos and $400 value, and you do have to have a receipt that you upload to the system. So you have to have a receipt, you have to sign up with TransExpress, pay the fee, have a credit card standby, or pay by PayPal, because they're going to want to be able to charge you the $42 package tax and the weight tax. It's a weight tax is about $10 to $11 per pound. 3 pounds is going to usually be around $32 or something. It goes lower if it's more pounds, but it's only up to 8.8 pounds, which is 4 kilos. So I hope that helps you. The other way would be to just mail it not through the club. At that point, you will want to see if you can get a tracking number, but I like being able to track things online. The way you do it the other way, you would just show up at the post office and keep checking, and you would provide the tracking number, and they would check it in the computer. And in all cases, always put a phone number. If you don't use the club, just get a tracking number, but then you're going to be dealing through customs directly. My experience with the post office, when it comes to normal letters, they seem to be okay. But anything else, especially anything else, as you know, you've probably seen the other post office fiasco video that we made. If it's just normal mail, they're okay, but when it comes to packages, I trust the mailing club service more, because you have another entity, another group of people in Miami that are overseeing.
Exactly.
So somebody is watching and somebody's keeping track of everything. It's a business.
We've always gotten our mail.
It's a private business. It's out of Miami, and their sister company is called Larbox, which is the Ecuadorian side of the Trans Express. And so you've got two companies tracking everything, and it's all right there online for you to see. So to me, it's prohibitive to use it on a regular basis, but for a one-time or occasional use, you're going to pay through the nose because of the shipping, the $11 per pound plus a $42 tax.
But you get your mail.
But you get it, you know. So. And again, you know, cheapest place to retire on a budget, but really you need to be somebody with a very expansive, you know, you have to have a wide berth in your retirement funds when it comes to actually getting anything done. So, hope that helps you. Thanks for writing. We're gonna go over here, pick up a few items. Let's go check it out. So I just wanted to add that information is current as of December of 2016. You know, the club business came pretty much to a screeching halt when they first passed the additional per package tax. However, the club has responded well, and so they now have a service which is included where they give you sort of a, let's just call it like a locker, and they put your packages in that locker, and you get to go online and put the packages on hold, and then when you've got 2 or 3 or 4 packages, they just throw them all in your locker. They don't ship them one at a time, and that way you don't have to pay the $42 for each package. You can group 3 or 4 packages or however many packages you want, with the limitation that the whole amount of packages, say you have 8 packages, they all have to, when added together, be under 8.8 pounds and under $400 in value in order to share the $42 tax. But you're still going to pay the weight price of a minimum $11 per package. So, you know, 8 packages of, say, fishing hooks would still charge you $11 per package on the weight, even though they're really light, plus $42 for the 8 packages. What are we looking for in here? Oh, we're looking for a flea collar. No sé cómo se dice flea collar. Flea collar, flea collar. Hola, flea collar, flea collar. No, disculpe, usted no entiende inglés, ¿ah? Flea collar, pipronil.
Sí.
Se llama pipronil.
Sí, pipeta.
Yeah. Pupeta.
Pipeta, gato, perro.
Gato. ¿Tiene por gato? Yeah, bueno. ¿Qué tamaño es? Ah, no, eso no.
Sí.
No, it's collar.
No.
Okay, gracias.
Essential oil.
And just use the essential oil. Okay, so the bottom line is this, guys. For those of us that live here all the time, I've done the math, and even with using they call it grouping service, where they give you a locker and throw all your packages in there, and as long as it's under 4 kilos and $400 value on all of them, I've done the math, and even with that service, you end up adding between $25 and $35 per item that you purchase and have shipped to Ecuador. So you have to figure, no matter what you do, even if you group them and share the $42 tax among more than one package, the bottom line is you're going to end up paying $25 to $35 more. So like if you buy a $5 item, it's going to cost you $30 by the time it gets down here. Or $40, depends on how much it weighs. So, but if you ship it by itself, then it's the $42 tax plus the $11, so it's $52 plus the $5 item, so that's $56. So potentially, if you don't have more than one item that you're buying, potentially you would have to add $52 to $82 on top of one package. As you can see, quite prohibitive. All right? And check out the Do-It-Yourself Cuenca Landing Guide. It's got a lot of more stuff in it too.